Hey my friends, today we will be talking about how the fake news and media will not be affecting on your state anymore. So you are able to stay in that Buddha state, high vibrational state, so you can rise and shine and be the greatest version of yourself. So you can be as an example that overcoming fear, anger, and any kind of negative emotional state which is holding us back is possible. So each of us can become an example of greatness, and we can start expressing more of ourselves and less of the false identities and programs that we've adapted through our past. And we can truly start searching our true self more deeply, and we can stay connected with it. So with this video today, I'm sharing with you a story from a Buddha, because through stories we can learn or we can understand things more clearly and easily. So enjoy this story, and after it we will apply it into our daily life. So how we can move through the day, even if we face with certain information or certain news which we can call fake news. What to do when people are sharing it all around, people are complaining about it? What can we do so we can stay on high vibes? Let's get into it. So once Buddha was sitting under a tree, and a man came to him and started abusing him. After abusing Buddha, that man stood there waiting for some Buddha's response or reaction. But to his surprise, there wasn't even slightest change in Buddha's expression. Man got more angry and used more insulting words to insult Buddha. Still, he didn't got any reaction or response from him. This kept on going for a few hours. At last, man got tired and asked Buddha, "I have been abusing you, insulting you, yet you're not angry at me." Buddha replied, "It's because I haven't accepted it." Man got confused and questioned, "But you heard it, every single word, didn't you?" Buddha smiled and replied, "I don't need abuse, then why would I hear it?" Man got more confused and stood there. Buddha understood his confusion and explained it further. "All those abuses remains with you." Man replied, "I have said all those words to you. How would it remain with me?" Buddha questioned, "Suppose you give someone coins, and if that person doesn't accept those coins, then with whom will those coins remain?" Man replied, "If person doesn't accept those coins, they would remain with me." After listening to man's reply, Buddha smiled and said to him, "You are right. Same happened with abuse. When you came here and abused me, said those insulting words, but since I haven't accepted a single abuse from you, then all those abuse would remain with you. So I have no reason to be angry with you." Man understood his mistake and apologized to Buddha. So the point with this story is that when you're reading some negative news or negative information about anything, do not respond to it. Don't let that abuse touch you. If you can't see anything helpful in it, just leave it. And that's the solution, not reacting to it. Most people, when they read negative news, they start sharing it, they start talking about it, they start complaining about it, and they start spreading it. So a negative energy is not in the medium anymore, it's also within you, and you start spreading it, so it also goes around you to new entities, people. So the point is, stop reacting if any kind of information is not helpful to you. I've learned that I can see in any source a positive and negative thing. And I will recognize a positive thing and I will leave negative thing to be where it is. I will not let it enter into me by not judging it. So the next time you're reading any kind of negative news, many times people are calling them fake news, do not respond to them, because the magic will happen. If you're not responding to what you're reading, in case if that is something negative, then you are becoming example that it's just not important. If people would stop reading what is not important, also people would stop writing it, stop sharing it. Suddenly nobody would be writing something which is not important. In that case, negative news. As companies are printing this news and spreading them through internet and on media and so on, if nobody would be responding to it, nobody would be creating it. So you see, it's our job to take the control over it. Not to blame somebody, not to judge somebody, but rather get yourself in such a control that you will know to what to respond and what not to respond. Because remember what I said in one of the previous videos, you become more of what you're consuming. And we're not consuming just through our mouth when we are eating. We are consuming when we are seeing or watching something, when we are listening or hearing something, when we are talking and exchanging our body language. We are constantly consuming energy. But the main thing that we should focus on is our core center, a feeling, how we feel when we are consuming something. That's how we recognize when something is good for us or something is not good for us. So focus on what is good for you and share it around. That's how we can share more love, more goodness, more inspiration, more joy, more happiness, more blissfulness. That's the solution, my friends. Seeing more of good stuff and not reacting to what is not important. Remember that if something is made with anger, it is not created because it's important. It's created because somebody was in pain. And that person needs help. And the best possible help can be love. So let's love more and hate less. Let's spread more love and less hate. This is it for today, my friends. I'm sending you love, power, and blessings as always. Have a beautiful day. Keep raising your vibration. Keep staying on the highest levels of yourself, because this is your natural state. Keep being creative. Keep expressing your creative energy. Keep doing what you love, and don't let it be distracted by something which is not aligned with your mission. This is it. Have a beautiful day once again, and see you soon. One love.